Okay, it is Saturday night. I'm being very impatient. I just left the gym. Usually I'd be wearing a bag boy shirt. I cannot believe that I am sponsoring Nike in my second ever financial entertainment video. But it's cool because as I do my DD, slight DD, a snack size DD, I kind of want you guys to be here. So as I showed you in my previous video, I have 22 puts of NIO and 9 calls of SQ. Monday morning determines if I shall be a happy scan or a sad scan. Now I'm going to show you why. If we go over to TradingView, let's do NIO first. We're just going to do some charting 101, nothing special. We're just looking at support resistance lines and we're making predictions using the EMA. So I have my 150 MA, 200 MA, and my 50 WMA. And what these lines show me is they either confirm or deny my assumptions in the direction in which the trends are going to go. Since a lot of these plays are short term, let's just look at the 6-month chart. The 6-month chart, the EMAs are showing a rise, weak rise, heavy fall. Even if we go to a month chart, all signs are pointing towards a downtrend. Even with these fake pumps that we saw last week, we saw heavy sell-off on Thursday. Sure, Thursday was an expiration date. Friday was a holiday, so we should have expected low numbers all across the board. I just believe the sell-offs were a little bit extreme for NIO in order for me to have confidence in there being a rise on Monday morning. So my prediction is I don't even think NIO's going to open above Thursday's closing on Monday morning. That might just be hopeful thinking, but like I said, all MAs and the WMA are pointing towards a downward trend. And if we look at my prediction lines, it failed to break out above any of the resistance lines, and it's failed to break higher than any of the ones before. So every rise we've had has been a lower rise than the one before, which allows me to believe that this was the height of this rise and we should expect somewhat of a dip. Nothing too crazy because company still has a high market cap, still has a high evaluation, and also Biden's talking about putting billions back into EV, and we do know that NIO is one of the favorites. So we shouldn't expect anything lower than what we've seen before. However, I'm going to need it to go below 35 in order for me to feel comfortable with my puts. We're seeing 20s. We're coming back down here. We're seeing 20s with this. Look at this slide. Look at this landslide. Where is there any sign of increase? Where is there any sign that we are going to be able to recover after this drop? Well, we'll find out Monday morning. Moving on to SQ. And again, this is just charting 101. This mixed with a bit of patience, you can get rich. So one thing we know about SQ is a strong company, highest market cap, Jack Dorsey. We now have Jay-Z involved for the culture. Let's go to the 6-month chart. SQ has shown me consistencies with the supports and the resistance. If we looky, once it broke over this 213 mark right here, we kept seeing it come back and get excited in the teens. Gets to the teens, gets excited. 15 gets excited, comes all the way back to 15, gets excited. Each time it hits 15, we've seen a drop down to about 205, 207. Consistencies within the behaviors, but this is a year chart. So this doesn't mean that the day it's 207, by closing it'll be at 215. If you could look at the stretch of the year chart, you can find your good entries on a short-term basis. You can get out on a short-term basis. You can make a lot of money. These behaviors are pretty consistent. So if they're consistent in where they come down, let's look at the consistencies of where it goes up. 245, 245, 245, and then to the moon, then back to 245. 248. So if that's the case, we should be predicting on Monday a rise towards 250, especially based on the news. Crypto did amazing over the weekend. Nothing is showing me that SQ isn't going to continue to move exactly how it's been moving for the last 6 months. And for that reason alone, I loaded up on my calls Thursday, the 1st of April, at the lowest point I could. And we will see if this simple, tiny little due diligence will become profitable opening Monday morning. So let's recap. 22 NIO puts, 9 SQ calls. Monday morning, I need to get rich. I'll see you guys then.